WKNJ 90.3 FM, livestream.com. A special Biggie tribute tonight.
Yeah.
We have a very special guest in the house all the way from the Lower East Side of Manhattan. He goes by the name of Deep Maldonado.
Why are you saying my whole name?
Well, that's what I was posted on Facebook.
The Two Hungry Bros.
Deep Mount of the Two Hungry Bros. We know who you are. You're the man, the myth, the legend. So what's been going on, brother? I ain't seen you in a minute, dude. It's been.
We're doing the whole handshake on air.
No, it is what it is. I've known you long enough.
You have known me long enough. A lot of stuff going on.
I know you're about to. I understand you're about to do an EP with Homeboy Sandman, signed on Stone Throws.
Who told you that?
You did.
He gotta be telling this dude that he tells the world. I got that. You know, we're working on that, and then we also got my boy I Am Many is doing the project is pretty done. My boy K Gaines from the Sleepwalkers.
Oh yes, well, shout out to K Gaines.
It's a solo jump off that it's all produced by the Two Hungry Bros. There's gonna be a lot of fully Two Hungry Bros produced projects. Another Liquid project called Liquidity in Depth. Another full Two Hungry Bros project.
Okay.
And I got two new artists. I sent you the track Acorn Morocco. I'm working with this brother. He's actually originally from Camden, and then he moved to Philly. So he was raised in Philly, and he was my boy's. He was my boy's cousin, and I heard him a few years ago, and I'm like, wow, the dude's pretty ill. We'll send him some stuff. And then he came back with this craziness, which was called A-OK, which is funny because...
The A-OK Collective.
I've been spinning that. I got it sent by somebody else before you sent it to me.
By Dan Shores?
Exactly.
Yeah. Big up to
Shout out to Dan Shores.
Yeah. He said, say what's up to you guys.
Good dude right there, Dan Shores.
That is probably one of the most honest dudes in the business.
Definitely.
Right now. And then... so Acorn Morocco, that's a Two Hungry Bros jump off. And so we got, we sent him some more joints. He's working on an EP right now. And I want that to come out sooner than later because people need to hear this brother. It's always good to hear a new face. And if you heard, you'll hear the track tonight. In the third verse, he's like, "You made a track with who? That's cheesy." And that's one of my big peeves. You know, all my dudes. They do their own ish, they do their own. They represent on their own tracks, and I always look for artists who are on their own ish. You know what I'm saying? Not the dudes who's how am I gonna get heard? maybe I'll get Kendrick Lamar on my track. Yeah. And not to say that doesn't bring you up any. People just gonna listen to Kendrick if you're not impressive.
Amen.
So I'm always looking for
the point. Yeah. So the point you're saying is that in this game, even if you're gonna do a feature with somebody, you better make sure you come correct with the bar. Don't let that person outshine you on the track. I
mean, just believe in yourself enough that what you're putting out is gonna make an impact eventually. Let's say you're the beginning guy. If you're dope, it's gonna get heard. It might not be the biggest ripple in the pond, but people are gonna hear it. And then you just keep making good music, and then eventually it'll happen. Everyone's worried about dissipating into oblivion when it comes to the internet. I haven't done a full length since 2010 with Eighth One. Eighth One,
a talented MC,
got a new joint coming out. He just released a Happy joint, and Lux DeVille. But you didn't see him, you didn't hear him sending out little blips and blaps. Right. It was just. When I do it, it's gonna happen,
and that's what he told me because I'd seen him. I'm like, yeah, how it has to be about 2 years now. I've seen him. Yeah. I was down. I was down by where the old Fat Beach was. I seen him over there chilling. I was like, what's going on? How's things going? Right now, I'm just taking step by step. When it comes out, it's gonna come out.
Exactly. And people are like, oh, did he quit rapping?
Yeah, everybody was asking. A lot of people were coming up to me saying what's up with Eighth One? Where's he been? I'm like, he's still doing, from what I understand,
And he came by the crib. He made cookies for me and my son and my wife, and he let us hear the album, and it was dope. It's dope. So, and the dude PVD is all produced by that cat. So it's a very impressive album, music wise. And lyric wise, Eighth is just.
Eighth has always been.
And I'm glad that all these blogs, I don't think he got a publicist or nothing. He's just sending it out. and I'm happy that the blogs are being very receptive to it. The internet, like, cause I get the Google notice, like, oh, you know, 8th one, cause I still look out for my boys, my crew, my old AOK, my dudes who are in there, Fresh Daily, Piso just did an album.
Yeah, he just came here and he represented for us.
That's right.
And it's so good when I see like guys I've seen since like 05, 06, they're on the
and they got white hair. No.
But not only that too, I'm getting some grays as well, you know. But the most important thing is that they're still staying consistent in the game.
Yo, bro,
nobody's falling off.
Blocking my big head.
Man, you're right there. But you know what I mean? That's the main thing, though. Cats is out there still making it happen. And that's most important.
Everyone's out there still making it happen. You asked me earlier if I was still working with Fresh Daily. I'm always going to be working with all my brothers to a capacity. And then Fresh is also an amazing graphic illustrator, designer. So he's hooking up our Arcade Games cover right now. He also did the Jesse Abraham cover as well.
Okay.
So like I'm pretty sure there's a lot of stuff I'm not mentioning that has just gone under my radar, and he's doing a lot of stuff with, I think, Converse, and he's still working with Susio Smash on High Water, and I'm always looking forward. Like those are all my brothers, and like I said, I got a bunch of tracks that are coming out, and it's not just tracks. I got full projects coming out.
And that's the main thing. I always like how you stay consistent in the game. And you and Ben Books have been working together for years. I know you guys have known each other since
1984.
Like elementary school, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Since 1984 in the LES. And like you said, I definitely want to be the first LES dudes to come up here.
You'll actually be the first guest DJ from Manhattan, period.
I'll do that.
You guys will be the first ones, because back when I used to do On Point Radio with John J. Hutzel, you were the first guest DJ, period. And now you're going to be the first guest DJ from the borough of Manhattan. And which is going to be like, wow, because I'm like, because I was so absurd. I want to get, before we start getting DJs from a borough, from a place back to back, I mean, if it happened that way, fine. But I want to make sure we get somebody from each borough and all over the tri-state area. So we can at least, because we got in you'll be following footsteps of Lord Finesse, JS1.
Big ups to JS1. Dan told me he played the Liquid song on the Primo show when he subbed for him. So that was dope. I was really happy to hear that.
DJ Force One, DJ Sabotage from Connecticut.
Force One, he used to rock with AB, right?
Not DJ. That was DJ Forge. Force One, Dougie Doug, the bouncer from Yo Dub, the big black dude.
Sorry.
So we have a.
I think I know you're talking about too.
Yeah, I know you're talking about Force One exactly. But what I mean is that we have a whole.
Yo, are you trying to fight him or something?
Why would I?
He's like, yo, I think I know that.
No, from like the battles, the Guitar Center battles.
But that's the main.
He's coming after you, B.
Watch out, sir, it's coming.
Deep's trouble. Deep causes trouble.
Yeah, if you would have had Ben, it would have been all peace here. It would have been all.
But all in all, though, I'm always happy whenever I see you in the neighborhood. I see you around.
That's because I'm handsome.
I ain't say all of that. Hey,
there's a lot of ugly people in the world.
Word up,
it's a contrast.
I look like this from
people need to recognize.
People need to recognize. And I don't try.
From my dealings, everybody, in my opinion, is good looking. Not everybody is attractive. But everyone is good looking in their own right.
That's actually good. No, that's good, because you might not be attracted to somebody.
I need another drink after this.
Exactly.
That is good. That's good. You majored in media, right?
Yes.
That's fine.
Always remember, media molds minds.
All right.
Where's this going, man? Where's this going?
Always some knowledge I give you. Enter the streets. You tune in, you're gonna get knowledge. And when you have Deep up in here,
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
But Deep, like I said, we want to get into some of the joints you sent us, and I have to say, I'm so great when you come by and to visit. You're such a breath of fresh air, a funny, happy-go-lucky dude.
That's because Khalil gave me some gum. Or else it would have been hot breath all night. But we would have all had the hot breath.
The mic's alright, the mic's smelling good.
Collaboration, like how you do with Table Mats with many different artists, like on one project.
Straight up, I definitely want to do a compilation again, because working with one dude, you just get tired of people,
Yeah.
And I don't. And that's the truth, man. I'll be calling dudes up. Yo, you finished? Get to work. I get tired. And then dudes got their own, like, oh, they want to, like, oh, I want to put a cracked china plate on the cover because it means this to me. And I'm like, yo, nobody's gonna buy that. So whatever.
But
I
when you
just
do
want
this
to do
new
my
album,
own because I'm such a willful
when the
monkey.
Two Hungry Bros do the next compilation record with different artists, can I get a skit
You want to skip?
on the record? Let me get a skit
Yeah,
on it.
it'll be the bonus.
You gonna play me out like
bonus
that? The
skit.
bonus
This
skit?
form.
Yeah, you know, nah, we're gonna do it.
You gotta go 20 minutes. You gotta go 20 minutes fast forward.
So that when they play the MP3 backwards, you can hear on mental.
Subliminal message.
Yeah, it'll be like it'll be sub.
I get on in there, you know, and give the
Yo,
knowledge.
hold on. Speaking of subliminal messages, you ever heard of that De La Soul record? They made a record where like if you drop the needle, like every time you drop the needle, there was a different track, but it was on the same. They put like 3 songs on like the same grooves.
I don't know.
It was
That
like
was
if
my
you dropped the needle one time, it would have been one song. You heard about that? That's technology.
That's crazy.
Make your brother.
It was a three-sided record.
It was a 3-sided record. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
How does
nuts.
that
That's
work?
sick.
That's one for the diggers right there.
Wow.
You find that.
For the crate diggers.
You better find that ish.
Oh, and you're a crate digger as it is from ways back.
Yo, I am a crate digger. I'm actually kind of like a retired crate digger because I had to like take all my records out and make room for the crib and the baby
you're a
room.
daddy?
Yeah, my laboratory, my lab right now is on the foot of my bed in my bedroom.
11:27.
What you say?
No.
I'm just playing. Nah, I emptied a lot of my records. I gave a lot of my records away to I actually gave them to Liquid. My man Frank.
You ain't think of me?
Sassoon. I didn't think of you. No.
Thanks.
No, just because it was whoever was there at the moment because I had to get rid of the stuff ASAP.
Right.
Because like I just needed to make room.
It
And
takes
then,
up a lot of room. I know that. It takes up a lot of room.
records do
Yeah.
take up a lot of room. And what was crazy is, man, I've always felt very attached to my vinyl. But when I had my son, I was like, man, I don't care about anything else except for my son, which is wild. So because I gave away all my joints, and I wasn't one of those people who's like, yo, I got this Barry White record, and I think it's worth $15. You know, everything is valued personally. I think in life, you know what I mean. You could have your Spawn #1, and no comic book store is gonna take it, but you think it's valuable
So
because
I got Spawn number. I just heard it. It's funny you say that. I got Spawn 1 through 3 right now. It means the world
we're
to
on
me.
the universal consciousness right here.
Word
The universal
up,
consciousness,
word up.
Right?
No, I just copied 1 through
He's talking
3.
about Spawn.
Yeah.
But
He
nah,
didn't
but
write that stuff, yo.
No, that was-
Todd McFarlane. He got Neil Gaiman, Alan Moore, and then they all tried to.
So he's like beats. He's like Dr. Dre with the beats now.
Yeah, he's like.
They were doing
That's
Spawn. I think they're redoing a
He
whole.
make Spawn 2.
What were you gonna say?
But yeah,
I think
like I
they
said,
are.
through the whole thing, it's that.
I have ADD. I think I kept switching.
But
Couple different-
when making your beats and stuff.
Did you bring my Ritalin?
Nah, I ain't bringing Ritalin for you today.
It's in that cup right there.
It's in that cup.
I drank it all. No, that's.
But the whole thing, Deep, though, is that when you're making your beats and doing your production, do you have certain ideas that come to mind when making certain beats hold more to your heart than others do, even when you're giving it to certain artists?
Okay, I'm gonna answer that. One of the biggest criticisms I get about my beats from MC is that they have too much feeling. I have Ben Bullets and there's myself, and sometimes you can hear it on an album which ones I do, which ones he does. But he has a very funky style, very direct style. Me, a lot of the times I get moved to make beats, especially now. It has to be I have to get moved to make beats because I'm always taking care of my family and like trying to just hold it down. So I have to really be moved to. So a dramatic event will happen, like my parents will split up, somebody will die, and I don't think that should happen for me to create. But a lot of the times I'm moved by great events in my life. So when something comes out, there's some depth to it, hence the name. I mean,
And well said, man. I want to say thank you again for coming through and visiting us. Don't be a stranger. Come on back.
I'm going to be here until 12 o'clock because you're driving me back, dude. I'll be drawing pictures.
Not a problem, brother. WKNJ 90.3 FM, Ustream.tv/channel/radio EAR to the streets. Deep from the Two Hungry Bros is in the building with us. Have a great time tonight. Peace.
Let's play.